Good evening, Mep here, Mep Investments. How you doing tonight? Another great day in the markets. Um, we had a little bump up today. We got the let me go to the U.S. here. Dow Jones. So it says stock futures are flat as Wall Street awaits U.S. midterm elections, which are tomorrow. My kid don't have school because they use the schools to vote and stuff. Um, so the Dow Jones was up 1.31, 423. S&P almost up 1%, 36. Nasdaq 89.85, and the Russell Small Cap 0.55. So the leader was the Dow Jones, followed by the S&P. VIX down 0.81%. Um, the futures opened up about an hour ago, and the 10-year is trading at 4.21. I have a short on the 10-year, which isn't treating me too nicely, down 179 at the moment on my 10-year, as you can see right here, right here. Um, the dollar was, last I checked, the dollar was down 0.59 to that key pivotal point of 110 that I keep looking at. All foreign currencies are down except the 6N, which is the New Zealand dollar, and the Canadian loonie. We have oil hovering about 92 bucks a barrel, and we hit a high of 93.74 on the day. S&P futures are flat at the open. Gold down 4 at 1976. I'm sorry, not 1676. I was born in 1976, bicentennial, 46 years old. Uh, Fun fact. 1685 was the high, 1676 on the gold. I could have sworn I saw the hogs were up big. Hogs up big today, up over $3. Higher pork prices coming your way. Feeders 180, pretty up there. Meat costs are going crazy when you go to the grocery store, and cattle at 153, unfortunately. Um, so now let's go to the small caps. M2K, high 1824. I got a micron. I'm pretty flat. My entry is 1819. No biggie there. Um, Bitcoin down 205 to 20,640. Copper, I made a couple $100 on copper, and I re-entered on that sell-off at 359. I'm looking for a bump up in copper. It's been showing some strength. Maybe I'm wrong. Nasdaq up a little bit. Dow Jones up a little bit. Natural gas was all over the place today. Hit 722, low of 656. Now we're at 675. That is a crazy chart right there. Silver hovering around that 21 mark almost. It was over 21 today, and sold off to 2083 currently, and it's been holding that 2060 level pretty strong, and 2050 it just doesn't get to 2050 right now. It's been pretty strong. VIX down a dime. Corn, wheat, those open at 8. They're not open yet. Which I gotta take off soon. My daughter got practice. She played today, the first high school game, and made 2 goals. But the other team wasn't good. Tomorrow they play a really good team. I think it was state champ. So stay tuned. Let you know how they do tomorrow. I do know that we have some weather coming our way. I haven't checked on that. I don't know if that's gonna affect the Gulf of Mexico, but if it does, it can affect gas prices. I don't look like it's gonna affect the Gulf, but looks like it's gonna affect me here in Miami. I need to look at a little bit here more about what's her name, Nicole. I need to see with Nicole. But I'm good here. I got my barbecue tanks filled, my propane tanks filled. I got my generator there, ready to go. I got impact windows, so no worries here. Thank God. Um, what did MEP do in the markets today? So today I had a good day. Another update. I've been on a winning streak. I should have bet on FSU. I knew they were gonna spank the Canes. That was the lock of the year. The line opened at 10.5, and by game time, Miami was the underdog down to 8. I was like, what? I knew FSU was gonna blow them out. I don't know why I didn't bet big on that game because I follow and I've been to some of the games, and they're not that good this year. They need to do some recruiting. Um, Tonight, I think we got Ravens at Saints. Baseball's over, and I don't even know if the Heat play today, or the I think the Heat do play today. I think they got Portland. I think they got Portland at home today. I think, yeah, 8:30. We got Portland tonight here, and the NHL. I like sports. It's my therapy. Uh, NHL. I don't know if I'm going to the Panthers game Wednesday. Uh, Today, not a lot of games, and then I'm going to this game right here, and then I'm going to this game on Thursday. My kid's Polly's. She's excited. I'm going to this game right here. Women's friendly, United States against Germany. They're playing at I don't even know what the name of that stadium is in Fort Lauderdale. I think the men play there. I don't know. I just follow the girls. Um, on the trading front, 31 fills today. Uh, can let you know what I got filled here. Did put credit spread in AMC. Closed out Adobe for 50%. Closed out my Beatles for 50. No, actually, I didn't close Beatles off for 50%. Beatles I made maybe a dime. I just got out of them. Made my little change and maybe get into a higher probability trade in Beetle. I sold a call credit spread in Boeing, so it means for it to go back down. Because if you look at the chart, it looked a little extended to me. It's had a good run, so I sold it right here where this resistance line is. We'll see. Um, but remember, I play it both ways. I think I closed the Boeing trade today for a profit, so I'll show you. Funko, Funko, Funko. I got filled. Oh, Funko, I made 50%. That was a good trade on Funko then. And I see Funko. Yeah, Funko was up 227. What I had on so you could look at the trade history. Actually, let's go to the account that I trade the most in. This one, so you can see Funko. So I sold Funko for 170 on the 4th, which was Friday. Sold it Friday. That's one of my trades, and I bought it back today for actually 50% profit exactly. So I made 50%. So I made on this one trade $85 on just this one. Um, so it was a good trade. Good trade. Let's go back to the trades. Airbnb, I opened up a put credit spread for it to go back up. End phase, I did a broken wing butterfly to the downside, meaning if it gets to 235, here, let me show you the analyzed trade because I really don't talk a lot about broken wing butterflies. So here's my broken wing butterfly, and M phase is trading at 268 right now, which is right here, right? So if M phase goes all the way down to 235, what month? Let's see, the 18th. By the 18th of November, not this Friday, the next Friday. If it goes down to 235 and I can get it to that market maker move, I can hypothetically make a profit of $250 plus if I can pin it here. So there's many ways to make money on a butterfly. Obviously, if it goes through my strikes and it goes down, my risk is 215. I can lose 215. Um, if M phase goes up and just stays way above, I keep my $35 that I collected. I did a put credit spread in Crocs. I did a put credit spread in Mon, I always have trouble with this. MDB, Mondogolo, I think it's called. Let me see. They're into like software and tech crap. Mon, Mongodobo, I don't know, whatever. They're a big company, whatever. But the chart looks horrible. Look at that. So I took a shot on a revert to the mean. They did grow their revenues by over 50% last quarter. So Mongo, I think they call it Mongo. Beyond Meat, I did a put credit spread. I closed a call calendar in ARLP, Energy Play. I think they're in coal. Affirm, I did a put credit spread. Vero, I think they do COVID vaccines. I shorted to go down. DWAC is that platform for Trump. I shorted it, and that thing went bonkers, man. That thing went bonkers. That's why I do define risk. So it was up 66%. Now I did a short. We'll see if it goes back. I don't know. It was only 50 cents spread, so not a lot of risk there. Charge point, that's why I did it small. Charge point, I wasn't too short. Charge point closed for 50%. ASTS shorted. Expedia went long. Uh, Closed my, well, no, this I bought this copper future. Sold another 10-year future because I think that the 10-year should roll over, but we'll see. Expedia, oh, I got to fill in another Expedia long. Boeing, that was another Boeing trade that I had for it to go up, and I closed at 50%. I went long Jamia, Redfin, Planeteer, closed BTU, a coal name, and got 50% on Rum, Here, Starbucks, Baba, and XP. Those were my trades for today. 31 fills. We could take a look at the, let's see where we're at here. These were the most active. Tesla down 10. I had some trades, but they didn't get filled in Tesla. I had one here, didn't get filled, and another one here that didn't get filled. I was trying to get filled in Tesla. I do have a current position. I wanted more. Apple had a nice reversal on the day. They were down. Meta went up because they're firing people, so they're lowering their cost. They're firing people, and stock goes up. Yeah, that's great. Starbucks down $1. Microsoft up 6. DWAC, Trump's deal up 11. Google up $1.95. Carvana $1.37 down. I did a video on Carvana. Coinbase down at $1.85. Netflix down 2.19. Boeing up. Oxy up. Cameco up. Square up $2. PayPal up $2. Tulio was down like 30% up. And those are the ones with more than 100,000 contracts. These were the biggest winners. DWAC, Vero, Funco, Tupperware. I have a position in Tupperware. Bandwidth. All these were bigger. BTU, I like BTU. These were all up over 10%. On the downside, Ritchie Brothers, that's an auction for like heavy equipment and stuff. Carvana was down again. Blue Apron, Jamia, Planeteer, Redfin. So I jumped on those to get a bounce. Remember, I'm a contrarian trader, so that's what I basically do. And those were the options today, like the biggest movers. Um, DWAC was a big mover today, must say. That one caught me by surprise. But I did a small spread. It was only 50 cent wide. Um, so yeah, the markets were pretty. They were down a little bit, then they went up, and we're waiting the midterm elections tomorrow. The 10-year didn't help too much. The dollar was down. There wasn't really much. I know we had lift after the bell. I think they were down. Here's how much equity U.S. homeowners have lost since May. I was able to refinance at 2.9. I'm happy, thank God. I'm actually trying to get a HELOC, see if I get approved. Why not? Um, what else? Let's see what other news. There wasn't really much going on today. I actually took off a little early, went to the kids' game. I tried to stay engaged until the game started, and then I got back home and I tried to watch the close, but there wasn't just a lot of stuff. I mean, I have a lot of positions on. You go through my thing here. These are my main stocks. WTI, let's take a look at what the bigger winners was. SWN was up big with natural gas, up 530 on that one. WTI, and these are the ones that a lot of these are in my small cap video. WTI was up. TWI, they do tires for heavy equipment. PHX is a oil and gas play. DSX is a minor. OBE, I talked about them before. But these have earnings soon. Hudson, I talked about. My worst one was GNE and RCMT, which I did videos on. Oh, look, NC was down 362. Now GNE, they had really good earnings. I don't know why. I don't know why they were down so big. They really had a decent earnings. Their earnings per share were 70 cents, up from a loss of 10 cents. Maybe their sales were down a little bit, 81 million compared to 87 million. So maybe that's why. But they had a good earnings per share, really good. And I might have a video on them in my archive. Take a look at here, 88.34 up 159. Now the revenues were down a little bit. So the revenues are, but they're into solar and energy utility plays. So maybe they're growing that solar business, but not too profitable. That's the only thing I can think. I have to listen to the conference call. I haven't heard their conference call. I've heard their conference calls before. Um, and then these are all my spreads. So just to get an idea, like let's say for example, I got filled on this Boeing, right? So I come here and I got filled, and I'll just do an opposite order, and let's say I'll put 45 cents, good to cancel, boom, set it and forget it, and it's there. So now my Boeing position, if it goes down, it'll close automatically. You can see I have 49 working. Some of them I leave them uncovered because this meta was a roll, which I'm on 551, and I widened out 105.75. You can see how wide it is. But I rolled that. ZYXI, I talked about it in my small cap video of 47 cents, up on the day $177. And you can see most of these um, options, these are spreads. I have orders to buy them unless, you know, these are small gains. Yeah. I have a lot of positions. Yeah. What else? No, just think the market status quo. I think we're waiting for the midterm elections to see what happens with the I think the House and the Senate. I'm not really too big into politics. I just try and sell cars and make money on trades and watch sports. I think that's just better. Um, let's take a look at here. Well, after the bell, let's just take a look at what happened after the bell with the earnings. I think we had Lyft, Fang, Activision, Mosaic, Take Two, I want to say Lyft. Let's see what Lyft did. I know Take Two. They were down $2. Take Two got destroyed, down 17. That's a big hit. 16%. I got hit hard. Activision, they didn't go down, I don't think, a lot because they're getting bought out by Apple. Not Apple. I'm sorry, Microsoft. Microsoft. Mosaic, Fertilizer up. Uh, Solar Edge up 20. Solar Edge. Solar Edge was up 20. Trip was down, and I think Trip was down, and I think Room was down too. Trip was down. I'm not sure if Room was down. $1. Wow, Room's $1. FIBN 5. Oh, what happened here? FIBN down 5. Another tech name that down total of 17% of the day. I wonder what Shockwave. I heard some guy talking about that they have a thing that goes in your heart, down 12. And I don't even know what this one is. Digital Ocean, DOCN. I don't know. So yeah, uh, the market's waiting to see what direction um, the government's going with the midterm elections, big midterm elections. So we shall see. Um, just keep trading. If you have any questions, chime in on the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night. Bye bye.